I said the casino don't want to let Manny lose. So the casino don't want to let Manny lose. And I knew it was rare, right? Because Mario Barrios just came off of a draw.
I feel like people are still kind of voting just because we're all so happy to see Manny back. I feel like that was some of it because, you know, like I was there trying to cheer when it was quiet for Mario. But it's, you know, people even cheering when Pacquiao's like missing shots or whatever.
Shocked me. I didn't think that he was going to be able to do the 12 rounds route. He looked really good until the 12th round. And Barrios just didn't do enough, man. He just was stuck in second gear.
The boxing community had a lot to say about the Manny Pacquiao versus Mario Barrios fight. Promoter Eddie Hearn shared his honest opinion, stating that Barrios underperformed, especially given his clear size advantage. Hearn expected Barrios to take control and possibly dominate Manny, but instead, he looked off his rhythm and maybe even nervous. He felt Barrios didn't use his physical advantages effectively and failed to apply real pressure. Hearn's comments sparked more debate over whether the fight truly brought out the best in both fighters or if it fell short of showcasing their full potential.
All the 6 rounds, like, really? Pacquiao is not completely dominating like that. But moving forward,
listen, I didn't want to say because obviously Jesse's friends with him, but I just don't rate Barrios. Like, I mean, you know, you had like, obviously Boots has moved up now, but Boots was the welterweight king. Imagine what Boots would do to Mario Barrios. You know, you just saw Barrios really squeeze out a decision on that Jake Paul-Mike Tyson card against someone very average with all due respect. So he should be really dominating Pacquiao, but I don't think he's an elite welterweight.
The opportunities of Barrios, you know, just being in there, I feel like he just looks a little bit too nervous.
Who, Barrios? Yeah, but you should really be walking Pacquiao down and beating him up. Look at the size of Barrios, you know. But I don't know, like maybe he's going to win. Is it going to the scorecards now, eh?
He's going to score, right?
Really? 7-1, really?
I'm telling you.
Rolando Romero's reaction echoed what many fans felt. He believed Pacquiao looked sharp and composed throughout the entire match. Romero praised Manny for delivering a strong, calculated performance that not only entertained the fans, but also reminded everyone why he remains one of the most beloved figures in the sport. He mentioned that while the fight may not have delivered a knockout-heavy spectacle, it still offered high entertainment value because of Manny's form, experience, and the overall competitive spirit inside the ring.
Hey everybody, look, everybody follow my boy King Robert.
Ah, King Robert, what's up, Rob, dog? I already followed King Robert. Hey, what'd you think about the fight?
Okay.
Rolly, what'd you think about the fight?
So you better show him more love.
Before you fight Ryan Garcia, I told you kick his ass when we are here. Hey, Rolly, the last fight. Shout out to my son in Mexico, bro. Rolly, shout out to my son in Mexico, Rolly.
Hey, Rolly, what'd you think about the fight, though, really? What'd you think about Pacquiao tonight?
I thought, you know, it was a close fight where it could have went either way, but Pacquiao looked good, man. Pacquiao looked good for those first, like, 8 rounds. He looked real good.
Do you feel like that?
Wait. I'm trying to go this way.
Yeah. Do you think a rematch is warranted, Rolly?
What?
Do you think a rematch is warranted?
Yo, Brick City News.
I don't know.
Robert, what'd you think about the fight?
Oh, man, Pacquiao by a round. It was a close fight.
It was a close fight, right?
I mean, it wasn't like the champion didn't get beat. So that's
What'd you make for the account that Pacquiao made for himself tonight?
Angelo.
Thurman, who once stepped into the ring with Manny Pacquiao, placed a smart bet on the outcome of this fight and walked away with $8,500. He confidently predicted the fight would end in a draw. His reasoning was clear. Both fighters had strong resumes and high-level experience, which made it difficult to imagine either of them losing outright. Thurman explained that it wasn't just a lucky call. He deeply understood both Pacquiao's and Barrios' abilities, their ring IQ, and conditioning. The draw, in his eyes, was the most logical outcome and reflected how evenly matched the fighters were.
Keith, what'd you think about it, bro?
I got paid.
You got paid?
I got paid.
Wait, you bet the draw?
500. I got paid.
No, you didn't.
Come on, you want to see the ticket?
Yes, I want to see the ticket.
You want to see the ticket? Look at this.
Let's see.
Where is it at? Come on.
Where is it?
You got look.
Hey, why'd you think it was gonna be a draw?
You want to know my answer?
Yeah.
He'll tell you. What I tell you?
He said, Manny don't lose in Vegas, so you gotta have a draw.
So you would have. I said the casino don't want to let Manny lose. So the casino don't want to let Manny lose. And I knew it was rare, right? Because Mario Barrios just came off of a draw. But I said, man, I don't know why, but It's right there, baby.
Well, let's see.
It's right there. First ticket.
Guys are blocking it.
First
We
ticket.
got to move to the right. Move to
No,
the right, please.
yeah,
Wait, how much you
First
won?
ticket.
You won
First ticket.
$8,500.
Easy work. Easy work. I don't know. Maybe I know boxing. Maybe I don't. I don't know what I know.
You thought
I know
it was a draw, though, Keith?
Look, what I tell everybody, Mario Barrios has a good jab. I said his strength is his poise. He stayed poised and composed the whole time. His jab was really good tonight.
Yeah, it was.
I said, and he needs to make the old man. He needs to make the old man use those legs. He did.
I think he got
But Pacquiao, you know, he was popping in, but he was getting caught a little bit on the way out. It was, look, I try to explain boxing to y'all. It don't matter what you think. There's 3 judges, and they're different every single day. Every fight night, they're different judges. Those 3 judges, that's all that matters. The fight's over. It is what it is.
Chris Algieri, another former Pacquiao opponent, admitted he was stunned by what he saw. He didn't expect Manny, especially at this age, to maintain such a high pace over the full 12 rounds. On the other side, he expressed disappointment with Barrios. Algieri believed the younger fighter had far more potential than what he displayed in the ring. He criticized Barrios for not fully utilizing his reach, physicality, and experience. In Algieri's view, Barrios didn't approach the fight with the mindset or execution of a true champion, which left a lot of room for criticism.
With Chris Algieri, post-fight, Manny Pacquiao majority draw, man. What do you think about that decision?
Man, I think, listen, it's a super close fight. Actually, where are we going? Here.
This way, right?
I said, that's right. Okay.
We got up and out,
Super close fight, back and forth. I mean, Manny shocked me. I didn't think that he was going to be able to do the 12 rounds route. He looked really good until the 12th round. And Barrios just didn't do enough, man. He just was stuck in second gear. It seemed like there were a lot of opportunities for him to take advantage, and he just didn't. Manny did a great job of utilizing the crowd, utilizing his hand speed, his foot speed, some movement just to keep the emotion there. I was saying during the PPV.com live chat, I mean, Barrios fighting with zero swagger, with no attitude. Like, it just wasn't selling anything he was doing. He did a lot of good work, but it was like you had to be really, really watching to see him do it. And I don't know, man. I think as close as that was, as close as that fight, was. I mean, how do you not give it to Manny?
Although many fans believed Pacquiao outperformed Barrios, Manny himself stayed grounded. He was humble and even slightly disappointed after the fight. He admitted that he wasn't fully satisfied with his performance and expressed sadness over the draw decision. However, he also shared a sense of inner peace and gratitude for simply being able to step into the ring again after all these years. Despite the outcome, Manny saw it as a personal victory. Fans appreciated this mindset, recognizing how difficult it is to judge a matchup between its Hall of Fame legend and a current world champion in his prime.
I know you enjoyed the fight, but I thought, although the decision is not really a favor to me, like I'm sad, but I did my best. Being a no fight for 4 years, I'm happy for my performance tonight. So thank you to all your support.
Fan by the username Kashmir Star captured the fight's complexity in a tweet that read, "I knew it. Manny was winning, but Barrios is champ. It's not that easy." This summed up how difficult it was to score the match. It was a battle between Pacquiao's brilliance and Barrios' status as the defending champion. Barrios' trainer also defended his fighter's effort, saying Barrios gave everything during training camp. He noted that one of the judges even had Barrios winning. Although the majority ruled it a draw, the team remained proud of their preparation. Their response highlighted their commitment and belief in the work they put in, regardless of public opinion leaning toward Manny.
This is Jonathan Agger of Fifth Pro Boxing Fans, joined by Bob Santos. Really good fight in Vegas tonight between your man Mario Barrios and Manny Pacquiao, but it ends in a draw. Disappointed?
Well, of course, you're always disappointed when you don't come up with the number one goal. The number one goal is always to be victorious. But I'm proud that Mario, retained his title. And he put his heart and soul into this camp. The judges seen it the way they seen it. One judge had us winning the fight, obviously. The other two judges, had it a draw. I thought Manny was doing what he could towards the end of the fight to try to steal rounds, and obviously he had the crowd behind him, and I think sometimes that can influence a lot of things when they're cheering whether he lands a punch or he doesn't. And we're all human, so we can be influenced by things of that nature. But at the end of the day, I thought we did enough to win the fight, and we'll see what happens moving forward.
Boxer Brian Mendoza offered a different take. He disagreed with the widespread belief that Pacquiao had clearly won. According to him, many fans let their emotions and nostalgia cloud their judgment. Mendoza said people were simply happy to see Manny back in the ring, and that excitement may have distorted their view of the fight. While he acknowledged Pacquiao's effort and skill, Mendoza believed it wasn't enough to claim a win, and that too many fans ignored Barrios' contributions due to their emotional connection with Manny.
Mendoza. He came off Pacquiao got a draw against Mario Barrios. It was a close fight. A lot of people that I talked to thought kind of Manny pulled it out, but I don't know. What did you think?
I actually disagree. I feel like people are still kind of voting just because we're all so happy to see Manny back. I feel like that was some of it because I was there trying to cheer when it was quiet for Mario, but it's people even cheering when Pacquiao's like missing shots or whatever. I think it was great to see him back, but I feel like that's not the type of fight where you take the title from the champion. Because people forget Mario's the champion in this fight. I feel like they didn't want to give Manny an L for this, so I feel like that's why it's kind of a draw or something. I didn't think Mario respected him too much, so I will, say on that side. I think he respected him a little too much. You're in there with like a living legend, someone that you watch growing up, so I know it had to be a crazy feeling, but I still feel like he got the job done.
Respected boxing publication, Ring Magazine chimed in with a tweet saying, Manny Pacquiao proved he still got it after his valiant effort versus Mario Barrios. That simple message captured what many fans felt, that despite the draw, Manny's performance showcased his signature speed, stamina, and fighting heart. In the post-fight interview, Barrios also admitted something important. Manny still hits hard. At 46 years old, Pacquiao's punching power remains a serious threat. Barrios' comment validated what fans saw. Pacquiao wasn't just active, he was dangerous. It also helped explain why Barrios fought so cautiously throughout the match.
Mendoza. He came off Pacquiao got a draw against Mario Barrios. It was a close fight. A lot of people that I talked to thought kind of Manny pulled it out, but I don't know. What did you think?
I actually disagree. I feel like people are still kind of voting just because we're all so happy to see Manny back. I feel like that was some of it because I was there trying to cheer when it was quiet for Mario, but it's people even cheering when Pacquiao's like missing shots or whatever. I think it was great to see him back, but I feel like that's not the type of fight where you take the title from the champion. Because people forget Mario's the champion in this fight. I feel like they didn't want to give Manny an L for this, so I feel like that's why it's kind of a draw or something. I didn't think Mario respected him too much, so I will, say on that side. I think he respected him a little too much. You're in there with like a living legend, someone that you watch growing up, so I know it had to be a crazy feeling, but I still feel like he got the job done.
And most boxing analysts agreed that the fight wasn't one-sided at all. Both fighters had different challenges to overcome, Pacquiao with age, and Barrios with expectations and physical advantages. They felt that the draw was a fair result, considering the matchup between a living legend and a current world champion. However, experts were much more critical of Barrios. Many pointed out that he didn't take advantage of key moments and didn't throw enough punches. Against a 46-year-old opponent, the lack of aggression was disappointing. Some even questioned whether Barrios was trying to win or just trying to survive without making mistakes.
Barrios, embarrassing performance, but a good performance for Pacquiao considering what had happened. Cook me all you want in the comments. I blame this more on Mario Barrios, just not. He's the worst. Jinky Pacquiao did a great job matchmaking this. He is by far the worst champion, world champion I've seen in boxing in a very long time. Mario Barrios did absolutely zero. He had hurt Manny, I think in around round 11, and he let him off the hook, didn't do anything. He'd hurt him to the body one other time, and he looked really good in the first round. Horrible performance by Mario Barrios. How he got a draw, I wouldn't have given him a draw. I had Pacquiao ahead. And I thought for sure, even if it was close, they would give it to Pacquiao. They give it a draw. Majority draw. I'm not going to say that I'm not shocked, but I think it was the best case scenario for Manny. And Barrios got lucky. It was a best case scenario for Manny because it moves the division forward a little bit, but he didn't look that bad. Barrios looks horrible. If he was in there with Brian Norman Jr., he would have been KO'd, or God forbid he was in with Boots. Manny, I mean, I know people are still going to say, look, Manny won. Manny did not look good. That's to tell you how bad Barrios is. He didn't look good at all. His punches were sloppy. He was slow. He didn't look effective. I don't care what anybody says. That's what I saw. Granted, he's 46 years old.
Veteran trainer Manny Robles stood firm in his belief that won the fight. He was especially impressed by how well Manny performed given his age. Robles praised Pacquiao's fitness, sharp reflexes, and smart decision-making in the ring. He admired the way Manny handled exchanges and maintained control throughout. Robles ended by expressing hope that Pacquiao would consider fighting again, saying the boxing world might not be done witnessing the greatness of the Filipino legend just yet.
It was a very this Manny Pacquiao? Yeah. Manny won. Yeah. Manny won. He shut me up, man. I honestly thought that Barrios was gonna win big, and Manny showed up, man. Manny, I was pulling for Manny, and I was hoping to see. Look, Manny back in his prime, bro. Forget about it, man.
Yeah, he was a boss.
About it. But it was a good fight, but still Manny did enough to win. This was not a draw.
Do you think Manny will come back again?
I hope so. After this performance, I sure hope so.
Algieri on 2-1, Russell broke down Pacquiao's performance with a lot of enthusiasm. He focused on Manny's speed, strength, and relentless energy during the fight. According to Russell, Pacquiao won at least 8 of the rounds and consistently outworked Barrios in most exchanges. His analysis supported what many fans believed that Pacquiao had done more than enough to earn a decision win. Russell praised Manny for being able to maintain such elite-level output deep into his 40s, something very few fighters in history have ever done.
Entertaining fight. Father Time didn't show in Manny Pacquiao. A lot of people thought his age was going to catch up with him. It didn't play a part at all in that fight. He was fast, he was strong, he was in shape, and he didn't show any kinks in his armor. You know, I'm proud of him. Too many more than Manny Pacquiao. I take my hat off to him.
Who would you love to see him fight next?
Honestly, I would like to see a rematch. I would like to see a rematch. Why? Because I don't think that was a legitimate decision. So, but it is what it is, you know.
What do you think Mario could have done better to actually sway people to believe this was a draw?
He could have been more active. I feel like he was waiting too long. Mario Barrios, he's a precision fighter, you know, but Manny Pacquiao, he's too busy for a fighter that's just want to sit there and take pictures and look pretty. Mario Barrios, I feel like he got to be punctual when he's boxing. You can be a boxer, but be an effective boxer. You know, I feel like he was just waiting there in the pocket a little too long, and that just kind of like cost him a couple of rounds. That's why I say I don't think it should have been a majority draw. A split decision, Manny Pacquiao, I think.
What was your scorecard?
Split decision, Manny Pacquiao.
How many rounds did Manny win?
I give him 7, 8 tops.
You felt like Mario?
8 tops. But I feel like Manny Pacquiao all around outworked Mario.
Robert, the Ghost Guerrero, added his voice to the conversation, focusing on the fans' love and support for Manny Pacquiao. He noted how the atmosphere inside the arena clearly favored Manny, with the crowd cheering for him non-stop. Guerrero also believed Pacquiao edged out Barrios in the fight. Even though the official scorecards didn't reflect that, Guerrero felt Manny did just enough to separate himself and should have walked away with the win.
People do not see it that way.
I know, that's great. But everybody loves Manny. Come on, shoot. Everybody loves Manny, no matter what. I mean, you know, I think he edged it out. I think he won it by a round or two. So, you know, I just think Mario Barrios needed to use his jab a lot more. He needed to pump it. I mean, that single jab, it's kind of tough to get, you know, to keep Manny off with his speed and his power with the single jab. I don't know. I want to fight Manny. Throw him in with me. Shit. You gotta play the video game, Pac-Man Ghost? It's like that my whole career. He's been running from me, so.
Don Gibbons, a close figure to Team Pacquiao, was visibly shocked by Barrios' performance. He expected a lot more from the younger, fresher fighter. Instead, it was Pacquiao who impressed him most. Gibbons highlighted that Manny still had all the key qualities: speed, stamina, footwork, and punch volume that you need to win big fights. His reaction showed how much faith Pacquiao's inner circle still has in him. Across social media, fans agreed. Many voiced frustration over Barrios' low output and lack of urgency. They couldn't understand why a younger world champion wouldn't take more risks against a 46-year-old legend. Despite everything, the fight was ruled a draw, and Barrios kept his title, leaving fans wondering how different things might have been if he had shown more fire in the ring.
The Manny Pacquiao event versus Mario has officially finished and left a lot of fans disappointed in Las Vegas. The fight took place in the MGM Grand in Las Vegas and it ended in a majority draw. I was reading some of the comments and a lot of people were saying that Pacquiao got robbed on the fight. Other people were saying that Mario was taking it easy on Manny Pacquiao. And remember, Floyd Mayweather said if this man right here got the W, that he was going to give him a rematch. But since it's a draw now, we don't know what's going to happen there. After seeing the fight, I did see that Manny still had his combination punches and he still has that speed that he's known for. Mario wasn't throwing that many punches and he didn't seem to be all there. But for the people that saw the fight, let me know what you guys think. Do you think Manny won or Mario? In today's time, it's actually very difficult to tell who's out there to really win that W or who's there just to throw in the towel real quick and get that paycheck. I blame Jake Paul for this. But I'm very curious to know, what are your thoughts about all this down below in the comments? And like always, don't forget to follow for more viral news. Ciao, pescado.
That wraps up today's video. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more fight breakdowns, reactions, and expert opinions. See you in the next one.